This is the Nightwolf howling at you, and today we're going to take a look at the Transformers Age of the Primes Aerialbot Slingshot, the second of our Aerialbots to be released. So if we take a look at the side of the box, we see the combination Superion, and of course, whatever. And on the side, we see more of the Primes. And now I'm trying to think, because I don't remember offhand if I think Air Raid might have actually had a different set of Primes. So my thought that maybe the Voyager and the Deluxe had different primes on them might be wrong. Maybe it's just randomly selected. Well, not randomly, but you know what I mean. And on the and on the back of the box, we get the promo images. I guess I got nothing else to say about that. So let's go ahead and just open the sucker up and get to it. There's nothing better than opening up a box and having a random part go flying somewhere. I don't even know where this is supposed to... Oh, I think that hooks up on the front there, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, okay. Looks like that goes there. Why is that not attached? Like, why does that just peg in? I don't know. This is something we're gonna have to look at the instructions for, because I don't know why this would come loose like this. I hope it's not for transformation. I don't even know why it would, though, honestly. All right, so the accessories he comes with are twin dual barrel pistols. His hands are painted, which looks kind of... Actually, I mean, that hand just looks kind of awful, period. I do like that they replicated the way the old heads were with the little things on the side. But let's look at this guy's articulation and body here real quick. He's got a hell of a set of heel spurs on the back with his tail fins, which I guess does do nice posability. Technically hidden by the wing flaps, which, I mean, don't look too awful, but don't look great either. The nose cone just kind of sits there like a big old zit on his back. Articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint and can spin around. He can look down and up. He can also look down and up on the sides, so it's actually a pretty decent ball joint. He can hinge his arm up and down, and he can spin it. It does get caught on here, though, when you do a straight spin. We do have a good old-fashioned bicep cut. He's got a double-jointed elbow, which I'm assuming is due to transformation, because, let's be honest, they don't put the extra joints in there anymore, just for the heck of it. Let's see. The head does not move up and down at all, so, like, the torso doesn't move, it looks like. So it looks like the head is just going to sit in there. He does have a waist swivel, which is good. No ab crunch. He can kick up, and he can kick back. And this is the most ridiculous set of splits ever. We can also kick out fully. And a good set of splits fully. We do have a thigh cut. That's good. We got a 90-degree bend almost here at the knee. If we really want to get kind of cutesy with the posing, we can go ahead and open up the leg a bit. So there is that aspect. Okay, I'm not entirely sure why you would do that for a pose, but it's an option, right? Obviously, we can put his guns in his hands, like so. We can slap it on the side there. Actually, I kind of like that look better, to be honest with you. So we can slap it on the side there. We've also got the option of slapping it on the wing. And it appears that that is probably all there is that we can do with him. Wait a minute. This dude's an arm, isn't he? So there's got to be a way to split him. There we go. And there we have the split. At the waist swivel, no less. So I wonder if he could actually fit on Menasor. I'm kind of assuming that the pegs are going to be a different setup on that. But that's an interesting idea. There's a little part that holds on to. So let me see. There we go. We got it snapped back in place. So now that we got that part done, let's see if we can transform him. Oh, wait a minute. Before we get too far. He has landing gear on his back of his head. So I guess that we do know that the head turns around. All right, so we have to fold the arm up inside there like that. So fold, spin, or spin, fold, and push up. Then we bring that down and booyah. Snap everything in place. Here we go again with the Veritech Fighter pose. Although I guess technically I need the arms out for that part. Hold on. I don't know what my obsession with doing that is. It just exists. There we go. Veritech Fighter pose. Once he's in vehicle mode, there is only one place you can put the guns. And again, I don't see any reason why that one part snapped out. It had nothing to do with the transformation. Ooh, hold on. Let's see. No, it doesn't have anything to do with the separation either. So to me, there is no reason for that one piece here to be able to pop off of there. Currently speaking, that is. Also, I guess, yeah, since he's an arm, I mean, yeah, I think he's pretty much going to sit like this inside the skeletal structure from the trailer. So, yeah, that's going to be like the simplest transformation for this. Now let's just take a quick look at the instructions and see if there's anything I missed. It does appear that we covered everything this time. And there is the picture before he goes in Superion. So yeah, this was actually a pretty simple transformation. I will say, I think, I know other people are like, oh, it was such a satisfying transformation. I would say this actually was pretty satisfying. Also, they did a really good job hiding the robot kibble in this vehicle mode. like, while you could look at this and say it's kind of a weird undercarriage, you're not probably going to immediately go to a robot under there. Unfortunately, the head does still move when he's in vehicle mode, so that wheel's kind of awkward. He does have some landing gear here too, by the way. It might be kind of hard to tell, but yeah. So he's got 3 wheels down. Yeah, his jet mode is definitely much better than Air Raid's was, in that, again, you can spin him around, and if this was a solid piece, you would not say robot underneath. Obviously when you see the cuts in there, something goes on here. But yeah, overall, I think this is the superior jet mode, even if the jet is kind of wonky looking. But that was just the design in general. I don't know if this is actually based on a real jet. If you know that, please feel free to say something below. I would appreciate it. But yeah, I think his jet mode is definitely much better than Air Raid's. Though I do like the style of jet Air Raid is. It's just, the kibble part aspects of it that is much cleaner here. However, I am going to complain about this. This is the same kind of issue I had with these things when it came to the Turtles of Grayskull and the Collect and Connect figure of Metalhead, or Metalbotto, sorry. It would have made more sense to me if, when you're putting out these combiners, you put out the middle torso section first. So that would be Silverbolt with his trailer. So then as you get it, because let's be honest, I think most people, if they only get one set, are going to have these guys in Superion's form, not in their individual robots or individual jets. So you should just give us the main body first, so we can attach the different parts to it as we get them. That also minimizes the possibility of losing something along the way. Not as bad with the combiners, because there's not much to lose that you have to worry about with these, as there was, say, with Metalbotto and all the freaking parts with him. But yeah, they really should just give us the stupid torso first, right? So we can just start putting these things in place as they come in. Same thing with Devastator, because in both cases we've got an arm and a leg and no body. Devastator is going to be a more interesting one, because specifically, even if he does have a lot of separate parts that will go together to build him and connect everything together, it's not like the same with Superion and Menasor, where you have the trailers turn into the skeleton of the giant robot and that the other guy's just attached to it. This is going to be even more interesting when it comes to Bruticus, because as we saw already or heard already, the legs look like they're going to be Voyager classes and won't have a skeletal structure for them to sit into. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing how they do with that, although I'm going to bet that they're not going to be worth a Voyager class price. But that's just my opinion. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed my nonsense, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe to hear more. Thank you for watching. Peace and love. Twin pistols, twin dual barrel pistol.